Hello, I'm ready to make a speech. Hi guys, today I have a haul for you and it's a bit of a strange haul. I swear I say that at the start of every haul. It's a bit of a strange haul. No Rocky, it's not a strange haul, it's just a haul. Just a haul, okay? Most of this stuff is vintage or second hand, but I have two things that aren't. Two things that are sportswear. So should we do them first? Yeah, we'll do them first. So the first thing is this, and it's a sports bra. And I've been going to the gym for about 2 or 3 years now, on and off, which is why there hasn't really been much change. It's because I go through phases with it. But I bought this and it was about £16 and it's just a Nike sports bra. I got it in a size 10. It's the dry fit thing. It's pretty stretchy. It's good. I have worn it today, so it's probably not looking as fresh as it could. But it's racer back like most sports bras and it works and it's good. I think that was £16. Next sportswear thing, which I again wore today, so not looking as fresh as it could, are these, which are some nice big stretchy things, trousers, stretchy trouser things. What are they called? Workout legging things. So they're really thick. They're actually like pretty thick. They're a lot thicker in the waistband. And they're by Nike, again, dry fit. But these were really expensive. I think they were like £33 or something ridiculous. It might even have been 40. No way. Can't have been 40. I'm sure they were like 35, around that mark. And they go all the way down and they're nice and tight at the bottom. I did try on flared ones, but I'm short and they were too long. So skinny fit it is. And these are really good. They're just really comfortable. They haven't got that tight band across the top like my other Nike pair. These ones have got a thick waistband, so they're a lot more comfortable and a lot more flattering. The other ones can sometimes create a bit of a bulgy, almost type of affair, which no one wants, especially not when you're working out and you already look like crap. So yeah, these were good and I've been enjoying those a lot. Now moving on to the more interesting things, these are the more vintagey second-hand things, and the first thing is a jumpsuit. And if you've seen my vintage lookbook, you will have seen this already, so I'm kind of cheating by putting it in a haul, but I thought I would talk about it anyway. And it's this. I'm pretty sure this was 99p on eBay, and then I paid the postage, which was like a £5, if that. And it's got these cute little buttons on it, and it's this terracotta kind of colour with this almost jungle print. A lot of people say it's jungly print. And it's a jumpsuit, and it goes all the way down to the trousers. A lot of you may hate it, but I love it. I think it's so much fun, and it's got these cool little sleeves which are almost puffy, like if you can see they puff out and then come back in a little bit. This is like a size 16, but I wear it with a belt and it doesn't look quite so humongous. It does make me look quite frumpy, but most one-piece things, whether that's a dungaree or a jumpsuit or a play suit, it usually makes me look frumpy. But this is cool and I like it. And the next thing is this, which is dungarees, and they're yellow and they've got flowers on and I look like a toddler when I wear it, but it's a good laugh and I like it. Again, these are huge. I always buy dungarees in massive sizes. I don't really know why. I think I'm bigger than I am, and then I buy them and I'm like, goodness, that's just ridiculous. These don't actually have belt loops, which is a bit annoying because I kind of rely on the belt to cinch in my waist and keep them up because they don't fall down, but they're very gapey. So that annoys me a little bit, but maybe I'll sew one on or get Mum to do it because she's better at sewing than me. I'm not very good at sewing. And it's got these little pockets in the back, and it's actually shorts rather than a long length one. I've got a long length one which you will have seen before because I wear it all the time. But this one is actually a shorts version, and these were £5 or £10 on eBay. I can't remember exactly. I think it was like, no, I don't even know. And it's by the brand Cherokee. Have you heard of that? I haven't heard of that. And apparently made in Sri Lanka. That's very interesting. It's made its way all the way over to England so that I can wear it and look like a toddler. Even though I really like them, I kind of look at them and I think, why on earth was that made in an adult size? It's ridiculous. It's like toddler's clothes. Why would anyone do that? But then I'm sitting here saying, oh, I really want to wear that. It looks lovely, la 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 la. Yeah, why? I don't know. But the next thing is this, and it's a red tartan scarf, and I've been wanting a tartan scarf for ages. Don't really know why I never got one, probably because I never saw one around, but I got this in a charity shop, and it's just bog standard tartan scarf. It's nice and soft, and it's got tassely tassels on it with the yellow, red and black tartan. This will go well with leather jackets and things like that. I have washed this already, don't you worry. And I think this was £1.99 from a charity shop, so that was a bargain. The next thing I got is a bit odd. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might already know what this is because I did tweet about it. I've wanted a tartan skirt for a while, and I've sort of been a bit afraid of them because it makes me look like I'm in school uniform. So what do? I go a step further and buy a kilt. I bought a kilt. I'm still slightly shocked by myself. I bought a freaking kilt. I'm somehow going to find a way to wear this, and I'll probably do a styling video on it, but I quite like the colour. It's sort of greeny blue. It's a bit different to your standard red tartan. It's got the proper buckles and everything, and it does up like a kilt, so it wraps up a bit like you're wearing just a bit of fabric, and then it sort of ties at the sides. And this was £3.99 from a charity shop. Because it's not a skirt but a kilt, it's flat at the front from where it's folded over, and then at the back it is pleated. And it's actually pretty long. This goes right below my knees, and kilts are supposed to be worn on the knee or above the knee, I think, so this is actually really long. But kilts are designed for men, and men are taller than women, so that will be why. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get Mum to shorten it or not. I'm not entirely sure yet. I suppose we shall see, so look out for this in future videos. I think I might do a how I style kilt video if you're interested in that. I'm not Scottish, by the way, as you can tell by my accent. I just bought a kilt. On Sunday, me and Mum went to a vintage and antiques fair, and we picked up a couple things. We didn't pick up much at all. This is one of the things we picked up, and this is so lovely. I absolutely adore this. You might not be able to see it because the light might be glaring off the plastic, but it's a page from the Illustrated London News, and it dates back to September the 18th, 1954. This is a 60-year-old piece of paper, and it's got an advert for a car in it, and I really like the woman in it. She's just like, oh, I'm driving a car, it's all very exciting. And I like the thing at the bottom as well. It says, the quick live power of a 20% more powerful overhead valve engine giving vivid, exciting acceleration is yours to command. All the luxury, the comfort, the built-in quality of a truly great car, and over 80 miles per hour too. Over 80 miles per hour. Goodness me. This was £2, which some of you might think, £2 for a piece of paper? What are you doing with your life? But it's kind of a bit of art to me, it's a bit of history, and I just think it's a lovely thing to have. It's fascinating, and I'm going to frame it, and I'm going to have it in my room, and wherever I move I'm going to take this with me because it's just brilliant. Isn't that just so cool? The last two things are luggage things, and the first one is this, which is this lovely red bag. It's this lovely dark red colour, which I love. I love dark reds, and you can probably tell I wear dark lipstick quite a lot. Not like dark. I've got a dark purple lipstick, which I don't really wear that much, but I prefer dark reds over vibrant reds. This is a really nice deep red, and it's got this navy trim around the corners, which is on the front, and it's got gold hardware. I normally wouldn't go for gold hardware, but I think it goes quite nice with the colours. And on the sides it's got navy panels as well. It's got carry handles if you want to carry it in your arm or with your hand, and it's also got a strap as well with this really strange finish on it. I'm not sure if I like the finish, it's a bit different, but it's nice, and that's adjustable as well. The handles have this red trim around them, and it came with red tassels on, which I hated, so I took them off straight away. I'm not really a fan of this red trim. I think it makes it look a little bit cheaper than it could. I think it would look a little bit more expensive if this bright red trim wasn't here. That's just a personal opinion. Then on the inside it's this blue and white checked sort of pattern with a zip at the back, which is helpful, and two little pockets, one that you can use for your phone and iPod and things like that. This was from House of Fraser, and I believe it was $79.99 down to $23. This is my new weekend bag because I didn't have a bag that was big enough. I've got sort of that little suitcasey thing which some of you might have seen. I'll link the video to that below because I did a DIY on it. But when I go to London, if I ever need to take lots of stuff with me, or if I'm staying anywhere, I can always take this. Also, some of you may know one of my other jobs is I work as an extra on TV and film, so sometimes they ask you to take your own costume and you need a big bag to take all of that in, so that's this. So yeah, I love this. It's a really good size and it's just brilliant for travelling. The last thing I'm really excited about, and I absolutely adore this. As I said earlier, me and Mum went to a vintage and antiques fair and we found this. This is a vintage suitcase, and it's actually metal, sort of. It's like a sturdy cardboard. I actually have no idea what it's made of. It's not metal, definitely not metal. I think it's reinforced cardboard. I think that's what Mum said anyway. But it's got these metal corners on to protect it if it gets bashed around. It's got a leather handle on it and these little clasps which open like that. On the inside it looks like this, and as you can see it's not lined. Me and Mum are going to line it and we're going to do a video on that, so again watch out for that in the future. It's got what looks like paint in there and it's just a bit dirty. I can see here that these straps will probably attach to these here, but that's broken. Again, it's old, it's vintage, it's going to be battered, but I absolutely adore this. It does smell like someone's attic and it does need a wash, but I love it. I got it for £15 from the antique fair and I love this so much. When it's lined, I'm going to take it everywhere with me because I just love it, and it's so cute and it's such a lovely size. So that's a brilliant find. Some of you might think it's just an old piece of crap and why would you want that, but I love it and I think I'm going to hold on to it for a long time. It's so cute. So that's it. I didn't really get that many things, but I wanted to show you them anyway. I love antiques and vintage stuff and I think it's fascinating. The history of the world is just, it is fascinating, especially fashion and adverts and merchandise, things like that. It's just, you look at them and you think, how has life changed so much that that's so different? Even if I don't buy anything, I just love going to vintage and antique fairs because you can just look around and you can see strange things like jewellery. And someone was even selling old liquor bottles with the liquor still in them, and it's just fascinating, it really is. So I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, you can comment, like and subscribe if you're not already, and you can follow me on any of my social networks. Like I said, I usually tweet or Instagram things before I talk about it on here, so if you want to see things first, or if you're interested in what I'm doing in my life, you will see pretty much my whole life on Instagram. I Instagram all the time. I don't tweet as much, but I Instagram a lot more. So if you're interested in those, they are in the description below. Also, one last question for you guys. This lipstick is quite old and I need to replace it. So if you're looking at this lipstick and you're thinking, oh, what's that colour? I don't know, but I would like to know. So if any of you know any lipsticks which are a similar shade to this, maybe from MAC or Revlon or anywhere, let me know because I need to replace this colour and I love this colour. I might just go to MAC with the lipstick and say, excuse me, can you find one exactly the same colour as this? Cool, thanks. So if you've got any ideas of lipsticks that are similar or the same colour as this, let me know in the comments below. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys. Bye!